Welcome back to Biology from Jay's house. Last unit, the circulatory system, we talked about how blood is like a mailman because it goes absolutely everywhere to all the cells in your body. And we talked about how it carries three things. It carries water, it carries nutrients, and it carries oxygen. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about the respiratory system. So even though blood carries all these three things, the only thing we're going to worry about in this unit is the oxygen part. Now, blood still carries water and nutrients, and we will come back to those when we get to the digestive system next. But right now, we're just going to worry about oxygen. So, the whole reason we breathe is to get oxygen into our blood. There's a little bit more that we'll talk about in just a minute, but this is a pretty short video. So when we breathe, what we are doing is we're simply getting oxygen to our blood and in our blood. So if you think of a human, there's my human head, and you think of the mouth and the nose, they are entryways into your body for air. So what happens is air will come in through one of those two routes. It'll go down into your lungs, which are incredibly poorly drawn. You're very welcome. So air comes in, goes to both lungs. We'll talk more about that in tomorrow's class. And blood and capillaries that surround your lungs is just there waiting. It can't wait to pick up from your lungs delicious oxygen. So what happens is when you breathe in, oxygen comes in through your nose and mouth, down to the lungs, and yay! And off it goes to your heart. Yay! Off it goes to your heart. In, yay! Off it goes to your heart. And in, yay! Off it goes to your heart. Now that's half of the story. And that's all we've talked about so far. But there's actually another part. Because after these guys, after the blood goes to your heart, it goes to your heart, gets more power, and then goes to all the cells of your body. And it drops that oxygen off. But it also, while it's dropping off oxygen, is picking up trash. And the gaseous trash, or the trash that is in gas form, as in we can breathe it, is carbon dioxide. So when these guys come back to the lungs, they're carrying waste from your cells. So when they come back to the lungs, notice the oxygen is all gone. Bye-bye, oxygen. Where'd it go? Oh, that's right. It went to all the cells in your body. And when it comes back, it's now full of waste, carbon dioxide. So the whole part of breathing, the whole reason we have a respiratory system is actually twofold. Job number one is breathe in oxygen. But job number two is get rid of carbon dioxide. So when this mailman here, when the blood right here picks up oxygen, it also kicks out carbon dioxide. And that carbon dioxide is what we exhale out into the world. So we breathe in oxygen. This blood vessel picks up the oxygen and throws the carbon dioxide into the lungs. And then we breathe out carbon dioxide, and that just goes out into the atmosphere. So we breathe in from the atmosphere the oxygen. This blood vessel gets rid of its carbon dioxide, throws it into the lungs, picks up oxygen, and we breathe out the carbon dioxide. And of course that happens again where this guy swaps carbon dioxide for oxygen, breathes out the carbon dioxide. Then these four go off to the heart to go deliver all that. And these guys hopefully just float away. and hopefully get replaced with more delicious oxygen. So, the reason that we breathe is to, 1, fill our blood with oxygen. Thanks a lot. And empty our blood of carbon dioxide. That's all I got for you.